Alright, this is James with Turnkey Home Inspections. We are performing a sewer lateral inspection for the purchase of the home. Started off at the main stack in the basement. So, looks like a 3.5 inch cast iron clean out, and we pushed out about 44 feet. We hit a, let's see if we can get what we're looking at. We hit a blockage here, you see. That is the top of the pipe. It looks about 90% full of roots, and I push here, and I just can't push past this. I tried to poke at it for a few minutes, and I had no luck. So we did not get that far out into the yard. As soon as we transitioned from the cast iron to the clay, we started seeing pretty good roots immediately. And roots are pretty common in clay, but we're seeing a little bit more than typical. I'm assuming that you got a fair amount of trees outside, and maybe they just never had this line cleaned, or maybe this is a line that needs to be cleaned on a pretty regular basis. So unfortunately, this is as far as we go. So my recommendation is definitely have the line cleaned, then re-inspect it. This is probably only going to lead to a backup at some point if you don't, because we're almost at a complete blockage, it looks like, and me hitting it with my camera potentially only made it worse than it already was. So you got that root ball up there that is blocking us from getting by, and then we got right here some heavy roots. You'll see roots as we continue to pull back. So that's a pretty thick root right there. Okay, we're in the cast iron now, it looks like. Let's see. There's the clay transition. So that was a clay cast iron. That's where we transition. There's the connection right there where you see all those roots. So we shouldn't be seeing any roots. Well, I don't think I think these roots are from the clay, because you typically wouldn't see roots in the cast iron. I didn't see these on the way out. I think I dragged these back in with my camera. I think those are, I pulled those in with my camera because I didn't see those on the way out. I'm going to go real slow with this cast iron. We kind of got some minor, maybe moderate scaling going on, which is pretty typical this pipe material and age. I recommend whenever you have that clay line cleaned up, you have this also cabled. That'll help clean up this scaling and help actually give you a more accurate idea of the condition of the pipe. It looks like on the bottom right there may or may not be a small hairline crack starting to develop. You're holding water at this point right here. I don't know if the pipe is probably just not sloped correct. Got a belly or improperly sloped pipe. Should be flowing towards the city drain. So we're not able to give you an accurate, won't be able to give you exactly an accurate description of the pipe material in this location. I thought on the way out I could see through the water a little bit better. It was a little more clear. Now it's all foggy. It's been disturbed. So I really can't see at all the bottom of the pipe. So I really can't comment much at this time. It almost look, the reason I was coming back, because on the sides, almost looks like on the left, like there might be a hairline crack starting to develop. But it's hard to say, because like right there, like 5 or 6 feet. You have to look real close. So I think there may be a couple spots there with potential some small hairline cracks. But I think if you have this line cabled, when you have that clay line cabled, so you can get those roots cleaned up, and get the rest of the line inspected, you'll have a much better idea the condition of the clay line and both the cast iron line. Show you where we went in. Here's your clean out right here, right next to the water heater and the furnace. That does complete this inspection. Thank you.